perspective, what I've been told is that the village generators in each of the respective villages will probably need to be shut down at night. Obviously, with no electricity, that raises certain issues with telephone service and dealing with emergencies during the nighttime hours. If we don't have telecommunication capabilities, there's going to be a huge issue there. Similarly, we won't be able to use the telemedicine carts at night for consultation.
Just that the effects are, kind of probably what you expect to hear, as far as in my home, the types of food we're able to afford because of the extra energy or money going to the heating fuel bills. And it's a domino effect. It's gonna start out, at the kitchen table or.
It's ultimately going to come down to a lot of folks out here. Do we put heat in the house, oil in the house to heat the house, or do we buy food? Which in turn ultimately will affect their general health throughout the winter. It's going to make them more susceptible to illness and ultimately cost money on that end as well.
Groceries are more expensive now because of fuel costs on the barge bringing it up to our village, So our food is going up higher and higher. Just for a loaf of pile bread is $7. So that's hurting us in that area too. So I'm trying to think of other things.
Okay, this is Karen, and I'm the office manager at the clinic, and I hear most of my employees complaining about the cost of fuel, and a lot of them have to make the choice, do I buy fuel for my home this pay period, or do I buy food for my home? And they have to make that choice every month because of the cost of heating. The cost of food has gone up really high because of the cost of fuel, and everything is having to be barged in. We have to pay a fuel surcharge on everything that comes across our dock. That's Janie with her baby. She's one of the ones that, like with the rest of the employees, that she has a new baby, and her choices are when she gets paid, do I buy food or do I buy fuel? And that's the way she was all winter, and she's in a hardship because she's the only income person in her family. She has a new baby. And she has to make the choice, do I heat my house or do I buy food for my family? So, and as much as we can, we do depend on subsistence out here for our fish. We try to collect fish. Janie doesn't have a fisherman in her family, so, we try to help her out as much as we can, but she's at that choice where she either buys food or she buys fuel to keep her house warm. And she sits around a lot of the times in her house with her baby covered with a quilt and blankets because she has to keep her house cool in order to conserve her fuel.